Hey guys, Darren from Running on Real Food here, and welcome to another video. Today I'm just about to head in the kitchen and make some Mediterranean farro salad bowls, and you can find this recipe at runningonrealfood.com. I will link up in the description so you can find it, but it's very straightforward and easily scalable to however many servings you want to make. We're going to go through everything, but prep wise, we need to make some roasted red peppers. We're going to cook some farro. We're going to make tahini dressing. And other than that, it's just adding the rest of the ingredients to a bowl to make your salad. If you're not familiar with farro, I've got some here. I'm using organic farro from Bob's Red Mill. And farro is a wheat, so if you can't do gluten, you can substitute this with brown rice or quinoa, no problem. You can use any whole grain you like. But farro is an awesome whole grain. It has got a good amount of protein. It's high in fiber. It's got B vitamins, iron, zinc, magnesium, antioxidants, and taste-wise, it's kind of similar to barley. It's chewy and has a nutty flavor. It's used a lot in Mediterranean cooking, so it's perfect for this Mediterranean salad. For the roasted red peppers, all you need is red peppers. Super easy to make. I will show you those. And the tahini dressing, my favorite, is also really easy to make. We're not going to blend it at all today. It's just whisking a few things together in a bowl. I think that's it. Let's head in the kitchen and get started. Okay, so before we actually start making these bowls, let's go over the ingredients you're going to need to make this recipe. The bowls themselves are going to have some chickpeas. So I've got some canned chickpeas here that I have already drained and rinsed, so those are ready to go. We're going to use some fresh parsley, some red onion. I've got some pitted Kalamata olives. You can use any kind of olive that you like. Red pepper for the roasted red peppers. Now I've only got one, and this is really only enough for 1 or 2 bowls. So if you want to make more, make sure you grab a couple extra peppers. I usually like to use at least half a pepper per bowl. Some kale. Now I also don't have enough kale. This is probably only enough for 1 bowl, so make sure you have a nice big bunch of kale if you want to make more than 1 bowl. So for the tahini dressing, we've got tahini, some garlic powder. The only reason I'm using garlic powder is so that I don't have to blend this dressing. If you'd like, you can use whole garlic cloves and just give it a quick blend. Some lemon for the dressing, some sea salt, and a little bit of maple syrup, which I don't have out, but we'll grab that. And of course the farro. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually get the farro cooking, and then we'll get in on the red pepper, prep the rest of the ingredients, make the dressing, and we are good to go. So let's get started on this. Okay, so let's get the farro cooking first. I've added 1 cup of farro to this pot, and I'm gonna add 3 cups of water, and then bring that to a boil stovetop, reduce it to a simmer, and let it cook for about 30 minutes. Now, before I add the water, I'm gonna give this a quick rinse. Just fill it up with water and drain it a couple times. As for the rinsing, sometimes farro can have a little bit of residue on it. You can actually see it on my fingers, a little bit of powdery residue. So I usually just give it a quick rinse. It's up to you, but I would suggest it for this grain. Okay, so I've got my farro here with 3 cups of water, and I'm gonna cover it. So it's gonna go onto the stovetop. I'm gonna bring it to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, and cook it for half an hour. Okay, so the farro's going. Let's move on to the red pepper. Turn your oven on to broil or 500 degrees and slice the pepper in half and remove the seeds. Take the 2 halves and place them face down on a baking tray, smashing them down so they lay flat. These can go into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. You'll have to watch them carefully as you get closer to the 10-minute mark, as they'll start to blacken and bubble. When they're nice and black on top, they're done. So pull them out and let them cool until you can handle them. Once they're cool enough, start peeling the skin off. It should just take a couple minutes and it should come off fairly easily. Once you're done that, slice them up and we're done. We've got some homemade roasted red peppers. These are so good, so full of flavor, really nice and sweet. They work beautifully in soups and salads, so feel free to make some extras and store them in the fridge to use in other recipes. All right, so we've got our roasted red peppers done, the farro's cooking. Let's make the tahini dressing. First of all, look how beautiful this tahini is. It is so creamy and has the most amazing flavor. I just love it so much. We're gonna start off with 6 tablespoons of tahini, which is 90 grams. I would normally measure this out, but my scale broke today, so I'm using a tablespoon. There we go. 1/4 cup each of water and lemon juice. Some sea salt, about 1 teaspoon. A heaping teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 teaspoons of pure maple syrup. Put the lid on and give it a good shake. Alternatively, you can make this in a bowl and just whisk it together. That's it, we've got our lemon tahini dressing. You will want to eat this by the spoonful, and I won't judge you if you do. So we're almost there. Next, we're just gonna chop up a few veggies for our bowls, starting with some red onion. So cut it in half, cut the ends off, peel it, and dice it. Chop up some fresh parsley, as well as some kale. For the kale, remove the leaves from the stems and give it a fine chop. All right, so that's all the prep that we need to do. Let's start building our bowls. Start with about 1/2 cup of farro. You can use more or less based on your nutritional needs or how hungry you are. Add a little of the red onion, a little parsley, some of the kale, about 1/2 cup of chickpeas. Again, use more or less if you like. Some of the roasted red peppers, some olives. Finish it off with the lemon tahini sauce, a little sprinkle of oregano, and we're done. Mediterranean farro salad bowls with roasted red peppers, chickpeas, olives, and lemon tahini sauce. Alright guys, thanks so much for hanging out and making these delicious bowls with me. I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. You can do that down below. And I've also got a free Facebook group where we share a lot of workouts and nutrition and extra recipes and stuff like that. So I'll put that link to join that in the description as well. Don't forget to download my free ebook. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!